What it do? What it do? I'm out here in the garage. Before I really put this thing on the road for real, yeah, I didn't have a service history with this car. Guess that's one of the reasons I paid $7,000 for it, as opposed to paying like $12,000. But it was past the service interval for the spark plugs, so I'm in the process of doing that right now. I've already finished the belts. People are texting me. See, that's a brand new belt right there. And stuff looks like it's flying all over the place, but that's where, you got to take your time when you're putting stuff back together. And sometimes things aren't really as hard as they look. And actually, to take this intake manifold off, that's 7 bolts and then a bunch of crankcase ventilation stuff and all that. There goes the rest of the stable and the neighbor's grandkids over here playing around on Thanksgiving. Hopefully none of them sideswipe my cars. Yeah, unless you make a lot of money, there's really no easy way to own multiple cars. You're going to have to get out here and do this. Now, if I would have had to pay my mechanic to do a lot of this stuff, like the spark plug job, let's call it $350. Plus, I gotta, take out time to get it to them. And the spark plugs cost me like $60. So, and they'll be in there for 100,000 miles. 100,000 miles from now, I probably won't have this car. But you got to make this happen yourself. Like everything in life. What is it? I was reading a Bobby Knight quote, and I don't even like Bobby Knight that much. I mean, he was friends with my head coach from high school basketball. But he said, excellence is doing what needs to be done as best it can be done and as quickly as it can be done, or something like that, and doing it the same way every time. I mean, there's a lot of people in this country. I'm sorry. I was looking around on YouTube and stuff like, y'all ain't going to make it. It's just real. You're an adult. You're going to have to get it. This is just what it is. Out. Nobody goes this far with something just to lie about it or whatever. This is what you got to go through to change the spark plugs. You got to take these 3 off on this side without unplugging the wire harnesses, and the other 3 off on that side. Here go the old spark plugs. So I'm not just on some cap-ish. I've been out here doing this type of stuff since 1978 with my pops. When I was in the 5th grade. Anyway, this is just one way to make yourself money and make yourself more valuable. I really, even though I've been offered 4 jobs in the last 3 months, I really don't need them. I mean, I can make money doing this kind of stuff. All right, so I'll button back up. I've been out here for hours. I think I got out here about 9 o'clock and went to the hardware store to pick up some things I'd need to get the belts back on. And I bought a few other things like some heat shrink to cover wiring harnesses if I make them up. But yeah, here's the moment of truth. Moment of truth in the booth. Let's see what happens. Start right up. Door ajar, trunk ajar, tire pressure failed. That's the next thing on the list. And then speed limited to 80 miles an hour because of that key crap, whatever that's all about. Gotta go get a new key. A little bit of sweat equity to make up for that $7,000 that I spent. Yeah, buddy. Rev it on up. Rev it on up, baby. Yeah. I know about the stupid tire pressure fault. Jeez. Go away. Go away, Way. Anyway, so that's spark plugs got done at the 120,000 mile mark. Gas mileage isn't quite what I was expecting for the little bit of driving I've been doing around town. Wow, I wonder if I got time to go over there and buy that spare rim in Montebello. Camaro's up next for the spark plugs. Got about 500 miles to go for that. Better get on it.